Christians.
No.
My God.
No.
In fact, it feels like all churches have a channel. Like, if you are in this my church, your channel is this particular heaven. Like, this is where you are going to in heaven. This is where you are going to in heaven. So they don't believe in unity. They are not united. The church front is not united.
Very correct. If you even look closely, you find out that most pastors, they have cliques. So if you don't belong in that clique, because all cliques, they have doctrines that they believe in. So if you don't believe in that clique, if you don't believe in
that doctrine,
then you cannot even have your way into that clique. So that's why we have different denominations, all over the place. But like what we are saying about unfriendly friends, the truth of the matter is most friends are not happy when good things are happening to you. And
I've experienced a lot of it.
It is a realization that people need to come into.
Hello there, you're welcome to another fantastic edition of Take It or Not, and this is the episode 3. Shout out to all of you that has been commenting on our previous podcast. We love you so much. God bless you. All right, today we're going to be talking about something very, very unique. It's called Unfriendly Friends. Unfriendly Friends. Okay, so to have this chat with me is my brother, my friend, a lawyer, radical lawyer, gospel rapper, and recording artist, and he's right here with me in the studio. No other person than Dason in the building.
Thank you.
What's up, bro?
Again.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
Awesome comments from the last two posts.
Yes. A lot of people actually got across to us, and we really appreciate their contributions. But what we want to say is that listen, if you have anything in mind, put it on the comment section. Share and like and tell somebody about the podcast.
Good. Awesome. So, friends. Who are actually friends?
Friends. Friends are, people that, for me, I feel people that I have a connection with, people that I feel, I can trust, and I feel that they are reliable and they are dependable, and, I just feel like we have this chemistry. So I would just naturally want to bond with somebody like that.
Okay. And there's before we dive into that, somebody said that the older you get, the circle of friends drops,
naturally reduce.
Why is it like that?
It's very simple now, because when you're young, anybody you see, you just click with, you just join with, but as you begin to grow, you begin to have values. You begin to have, principles. Like for example, you might say, okay, you want somebody that is trustworthy or somebody that can have your back, but so as you begin to grow up, you begin to find out that most of the people around you don't possess that quality, and some of them might probably maybe offend you, and offenses will come, and so naturally you get to know people's character, so you just begin to differentiate the shaft from the wind so basically I think that is why it actually reduces.
Unfriendly friends, basically, they are even more dangerous than enemies.
Because you actually feel like they are your friends.
Yeah, because scripture calls them a sheep in wolf's clothing.
You think they are your friends, but they are not your friend.
And okay, partially.
Yes, because it is unfriendly friends.
Yes, you're right. You
understand?
So they just show you a side. I saw an adage. They said is there an adage or a write-up? They said they laugh at you in the morning and talk behind your back in the night.
Yes,
you understand?
Basically.
So, and I think that is what is actually happening. Let me take you to the area of social media. I think that's what's happening on social media.
Wow.
Because how do I mean? A situation whereby I was having a discussion with a friend of mine, and I said something. I said people tend to celebrate, or let me not use the word celebrate. People tend to commiserate with bad things that happen to you more than celebrate good things that has happened to you. And that's exactly what is happening in the world today, even on social media.
Yeah, that is very, very correct.
Yeah,
very,
because
very
a situation whereby when you find you find out that okay, let me take for example, you released a song not too long ago.
Yes.
Now there's a lot of people that knows you and say,
Yeah.
that's on my G.
Yeah,
Some people say it's my ride or die and all of that. But
Very
now you
correct.
brought out the work and everybody is just seeing it and they are wakaring past. But if God forbid anything negative happen to you, you will see them. They will even post a picture of you and them hugging together and say, "Damn, we did it." Why are people evil?
Well, sincerely speaking, I just think that first and foremost, I think it is human nature. You understand? The human nature naturally tends towards something negative, and that is why we have.
That's humans are naturally selfish.
Yes, that is why we have a segment.
That's an economic term.
Yeah, now that is why we have
for economists.
Yes, that's why we have a slot, full slot on maybe radio, TV that they call news. You understand? And the news are all negative news.
Yeah.
There's no slot that is for positive news.
Yeah.
So if you listen to the news, you hear this person kills this person, that kidnap, that terrorist, and all that. So it is naturally human nature, but like we said, a true friend will be somebody that has gotten past that nature because of you. He's going to try to say, look, I need to circumvent this my nature to naturally be drawn to negative things and tend
even
to be positive.
In the church,
it's everywhere, my brother.
My God.
It is everywhere, but let me play the devil's advocate.
Okay.
On social media.
Okay.
Because I've had one or two experiences. At times, we need to be fair on some of our friends.
Yeah.
Because there was a time that somebody released a song.
Yeah.
And the person's friend, like a close friend, refused to actually click or like or post and something. And the person was angry, and the matter got to me. And I actually called the person up, and I was like, why, blah 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 and all that. And
the person is gonna ask me.
And the person was like, guy, on a more serious note, I was really broke.
Okay.
And I that period I did not have.
Okay, so the person was the one explaining.
Yes. Okay. The person was explaining to me that man, guy, this other guy no even know waiting me and they go through. Say, me one over get that at even job self. Now me go come say I won't come see this. He say like he actually did not see it.
Yeah.
That period. So so we have instances like that people have excuses.
That is you playing a devil's advocate.
Yes.
Now look at. Let me give you a scenario. Unfriendly Friends.
Yeah.
A friend of mine.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to talk about two friends of mine.
Okay.
But I'm not going to mention their name. But if they watch this thing, then Jheri is talking about me. Okay, so basically, this friend of mine, one of them was beside me. We were talking, having a conversation and all of that. So the other one that was not with us, don't worry, nobody should think about it. They are not in pillars.
Okay.
So I know they'll be thinking it's pillars. So the other one that is not with us, while me and that one was talking, that one now broadcasted his music.
Okay.
That just came out.
Okay.
Broadcast. The music is 9 minutes. The one that was not there, under 30 seconds, you don't quickly write. You didn't click on the YouTube link. You don't quickly write. You just write powerful music. Awesome. Then the one that was beside me now said, Jheri, see, you know what I'm. I say, ask Sam, what him feel about that last time we run that lip. Now just type and give him. My brother no respond. So the point I'm trying to say is there are people that whatever good thing that is happening to you, they are, how will I put it now? They think that, or they feel it should be happening to them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when it's happening to you, they feel kind of out of place. So celebrating you, and most especially if everybody's now celebrating you, Dason, this, Dason, that, Dason, this, they'll not be looking at their life. And the negative side of that is that social media has not even helped a lot.
At all.
Do you understand? In fact, I can say that social media has created high level of unfriendly friends.
Yes, that's very, very correct.
Because
it actually breeds jealousy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Generations before us, let's just say 10, 20 years. Let me not say even more than 30 years before now. There's nothing of the sort. If you hear, well, we're younger then, so we have not been going to concerts and all of that. But I can categorically tell you that those our fathers can actually say that, okay, if a Dason is having a concert or any of our friends is having concerts, we see it, we see the flyer and everything. We want to go. Do you understand? Because there's no pressure online. Do you understand?
Very correct.
So I feel social media has also has not helped in the area of creating,
of course,
unfriendly friends.
It is not like that nature is not there before, but before, for example, before I'll be jealous at you. Let's say, for example, you actually buy a car. It might probably take me 2-3 weeks for me to know that you've actually bought a car. But in the era of social media now,
even food,
you understand?
Food.
So it makes the thing goes faster. It makes me see your progress faster. So it just kind of like blow up, the whole thing. So basically,
there was one day I ate bread. I was eating bread and tea. And Mark Jesse posted on his status food that he has was eating in different places, showing the video. Now, anybody that doesn't know him would think maybe he's using it to tease you. But we had a trip one time to, I think, Abeokuta or so, and we sat down, we're eating, and he was doing the same thing. Was he videoing it? I said, oh, so now this thing now they do all this why?
So basically, what we are trying to make people understand is, that as friends, that there are certain characteristics that we expect of you. We expect of you to be trustworthy. We expect of you to be supportive. We expect of you to reciprocate. If I want to do an event, you should. If I post it on social media, you should help me share. And
that one did happen online. Jesus Christ. In fact, some people are even angry now that if they are hosting an event because you did not invite them, they will not share, they will not like, and they are seeing it. That's the reason why I feel that social media has not helped at all.
It is it's bad, but people should just basically learn to change. And that's basically the whole essence of this podcast, to make people see that, look, if you are somebody's friend, because like I said, let me play the devil's advocate. Most times there are people that you think are your friends that are not your friends. So you might probably be expecting too much of them. But, we are speaking to those people that, look, if you know that a particular person is your friend, you must learn to be supportive, and you must learn to reciprocate. Whatever it is that they are doing, you should actually support them.
There's another point that got to my head. I had to just quickly check it because I don't want to forget that. They are unfriendly friends are very, very judgmental. They don't know how to apologize. You understand? Now, friends have issues. Now, what makes somebody your friend is the fact that they know that they are not always right. They cannot say that in this aspect, they are always right. Do you understand?
Very correct.
But unfriendly friends have this thing in them that you cannot criticize them.
They are always right.
Do you understand?
At every point in time.
And I feel that has also it has also affected the church also. There are pastors that are breaking away from their ministries because of one reason or the other. In fact, I saw a video online and it blew my mind. A pastor was talking about some churches that are in court because of grievances.
You
understand?
I saw a video yesterday. A particular church bought the land of another church, and the
Jesus Christ! What's that? They bought Mount Zion,
they bought
Mountain of Fire's church, and the other church, and they were happy.
They were all jubilating. They were all celebrating as if it is not the same Jesus that they are serving. So as in, it has gotten to that extent, that. People that
I'm sure if they have chance, they will say that our God has won your God.
Yes, now, of course, that's basically, indirectly, that's what they are saying. That their own God is different, their own God is more powerful, than, this.
And the funny thing, Muslims will be seated in one corner, just laughing at us.
Looking at us and laughing at us.
I love Muslim people. I was born in a Muslim home, though I didn't practice, but my parents did. So the thing about them that I love is that they are very, very. I'm looking for the English word. I don't know how to place
United.
it. They have a united front.
Yeah.
Do you know that if you go to if you are worshiping in Kano,
Yeah.
and you come to Lagos,
You can just walk into any mosque and
yes,
you'll be fine.
and if there's a way you have a conversation, they would know that, oh, this imam is a wonderful, he's very worded and all of that. They can even let you speak as a clerk. Do you understand? But Christians,
no.
my God.
No.
In fact, it feels like all churches have a channel. Like, if you are in this my church, your channel is this particular heaven. If you are like, this is where you are going to in heaven. This is where you are going to in heaven. So they don't believe in unity. They are not united. The church front is not united.
Very correct.
Yeah.
If you even look closely, you'll find out that most pastors, they have cliques.
Yeah.
So if you don't belong in that clique, because all cliques, they have doctrines that they believe in. So if you don't believe in that clique, if you don't believe in
that doctrine,
in that doctrine, then you cannot even have your way into that clique. So that's why we have different denominations, all over the place. But like what we are saying about unfriendly friends, the truth of the matter is most friends are not happy when good things are happening to you. And
I've experienced a lot of it.
It is a realization that people need to come into. But because we are Christians, that is why we are preaching that we should try to elevate ourselves, above this pettiness and this vanity, and try to step up our game to make sure that, look, if your friend, if something good is happening to your friend, you need to celebrate with your friend. It doesn't take anything from you.
If your friend is blessed, that means Jesus is in the neighborhood.
Basically, that means.
But they don't believe in that. In fact, now they go to say now just a quote waiting no follow. Say who Jesus did in the neighborhood, but actually Jesus is actually in the neighborhood. You see, on a lighter note, even though it's not even a lighter note, a friend of mine did something that was quite shocking, and I'm documenting my book about my experiences in the hospital and all of that. Do you understand? So, and this is what I wanted to say. There was one time I had an accident. Way back several years ago, and in the hospital, I had an accident with the leg. So this my friend came to visit me, and he can't show me the new shoe he just buy. Even Moses cannot comprehend it.
That's man.
He showed me new shoe. Like my leg was from here to here. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, to wrap up the case on that particular friend. This same my friend, they did a blood test for us and just say, okay, I'm O positive. So for anybody to give me blood, it has to be O positive. So none other can give me. And his blood, that was the first time he's doing blood tests in the hospital. And his blood matched my own. So they now called him. They said that we're calling you to come and donate for your friend. Do you know that this guy did not show up? He now sent text message that his mother said that he should not come and donate.
Wow.
In fact, when my mom heard about it, she was so disappointed. As I'm talking to you right now, that friend now is still my friend.
That's a Christ-like behavior, know. But that is something a friend should not do to another friend. Basically. So that's basically why we are actually doing this, to make sure that, look, always be there, to support your friends. Don't be wicked. Don't allow the devil to have his way. Be there always. Be available. Show up for your friends. Support them. Online and offline. That's basically what it is.
That's it. Online and offline. So that's how we wrap up this edition, episode 3 on Friendly Friends, right here on Take It or Not. We'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget, before you go, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Just watch it. You don't want to subscribe.